Good morning, I'm meteorologist Alexandra Cranford and your local weather expert forecast center. We're just getting you a quick update on what's happening in the tropics on this Wednesday morning at 10 a.m., June 15th. So thankfully, nothing really much is out there. And even that spot that we've been tracking over the past couple of days, it actually has been brought down as far as the chance of development goes. So this is something we've been talking about, just a little area of low pressure trying to collect on the shores of Central America around Nicaragua and also near Honduras. And it looks like it's going to just kind of be tracking off to the north and northwest. And as it does so, we've been saying for a while, kind of depends on whether it is right out over the waters where it might try to develop into something, maybe a depression or possibly tropical storm, or if it stays over land. And so far, that's kind of where what looks like sort of center right now of any sort of low pressure is. So this now only has a 20% chance of development in 2 days and just a 30% chance of development now. That's from the National Hurricane Center in 5 days. This was up to about 40%, but really it's kind of been looking for a while like it's sort of iffy whether it will get out over those waters and actually try to organize, or whether it'll just be sort of a rainmaker for these parts of Central America and eventually probably wrapping over toward Belize and into Mexico. So this is the situation right now. Let me just show you really quickly why this isn't going to be getting anywhere near the U.S. Even if it does drift to the north. We really don't see this even probably making it into the extreme southern Gulf of Mexico. Certainly nowhere near our part of the Gulf Coast in the U.S. We are going to see it, again, bringing some potential heavy rain to some of these spots, especially in the next maybe 5 or maybe even slightly longer, 5 days or more. But right now we do have that high, so anything that tries to develop, even if this just stays a messy rainmaker, it's all going to stay far to the south. That's what we've been thinking. That's really the only area that we've been tracking at this point. Nothing else is really looking especially suspicious at the moment as far as any potential development in the next few days. Something we've also been talking about is that Saharan dust. And remember, that's the dust from the Sahara Desert, blows all the way across the ocean and makes it to Central America and the Caribbean and indeed into the U.S. So this is what we have right now. This has also been prompting air quality alerts for our area because we have that big blocking high that I showed you, which makes the air just kind of stagnant, not a lot of movement, and allows those dust particles to build up. So the Saharan dust coupled with that big high, I mean, we're really not looking like we have the setup for any sort of tropical threat anytime soon. So that's a good thing for our part of the world, and really a good thing all across the Gulf of Mexico, making it a little more challenging to get tropical systems going right now, even though the waters are, of course, warm this time of year. The 2022 Atlantic hurricane season names, you can see they stretch on, but so far we've just made it through Alex. The next name on the list is Bonnie, and we were kind of saying if that system or if that low pressure area in Central America and the Caribbean, if that were to develop, that would get the name Bonnie. But again, pretty low chance of that happening at this point. We'll continue to track it and we'll keep you updated, of course. That'll do it for your update today. Tune into other newscasts. We'll have more information on the tropics, of course, coming up today and all through hurricane season.